What's up, my brothers? Yesterday, we got our first win of the preseason. This is all preseason, so none of this shit matters. But hey, it's good to get a win, preseason or not. Last week, I made a video talking about how Trey Lance was cooked. He looked cooked last week. He was terrible. A lot of people wanted to make excuses for him, but I'm like, bro, this is fourth year in the league. He shouldn't be looking like that against people who aren't even going to make the final roster. He should look better than that. He should look like a QB2. Yesterday, he looked better. He looked decent yesterday. He even got that big run at the end of before halftime that got Brandon Aubrey that awesome, unbelievable 66-yard field goal. But he played well yesterday. He looked better. And it looks like all he really needs are reps. If we could just keep him going like this, I think he can be a serviceable quarterback in this league. I would hope so. I really do, because I don't know if we're going to pay Dak or not. I don't know. Would it be a good investment to pay Dak? I don't know. If Trey Lance develops and he progresses, each time he plays, we don't have to pay Dak all that money. Just saying. I'm not over here trying to say that Trey Lance is this and that. Like, he looked cooked last week. We can't make no excuses about it. This week, he looked better. So I got a lot of people in the comment section coming after me saying like, oh, Trey Lance, he looked good and you being too rough on him. It's just a preseason. Man, he looked like shit last week and he looked better. So I'm giving him credit. If he can continue on to progress, he can be our QB1 for the future. But right now, it's clearly Dak. I don't know if we're going to pay him. I don't know. But Trey Lance looked good. The rookie receiver, Flournoy, he impressed me yesterday. He has a certain level of physicality to him that we desperately need in the receiver room. I'd like to see him make the final roster. I'd like to see it. Especially since CD is, I don't know what the Cowboys, I don't know what Jerry Jones and them are doing. Just fucking pay him. You're going to pay him. Just pay him. Get his ass out here. Oh, you never know. They're probably out here, sitting on their hands in their backwards way. They're protecting him from injury. I don't know. Like, let's not get him involved in anything. Like, let's keep him away from training camp. Let's keep him away from this, away from that. Let's try to keep him fresh or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to make excuses for why they're like not paying him. They need to just fucking pay him. Stop fucking around and just pay him. Like, I need to stop coming up with excuses for the Jones family. But the rookie Flournoy, he looked really fucking good, man. We had a pick 6 yesterday. What can I say? The defense looks pretty good. It's preseason. I know, I understand it, but the defense looks pretty good. It looked good against the Rams last week, and it looked good against the Raiders yesterday. It looked good. I thought we were going to take a nosedive, but it looks good. It looks good. I can't complain. I can't complain. Man, Brandon Aubrey is fucking phenomenal. Man, we need to give him the highest, whatever the highest contract is for kickers, we need to give him that and then some. Because that motherfucker, man, what a godsend. I'm telling you, brothers, special teams made Tom Brady the GOAT. Without Adam Vinatieri and Stephen Gostkowski, we may not think of Tom Brady the way we think we do of him today. So those two kickers saved him back in the day. So, hey, Brandon Aubrey, whatever we need to pay him, let's pay him. Because the man got an unbelievable leg. He's accurate. Hey, he's the total package. Brothers, I'm still concerned about the running back room. The deuce is loose. He had a couple of good runs yesterday. I give him that. Royce Freeman, he looked all right. But we seem to have some Jags back there, man. And, of course, Ezekiel Elliott is not what he used to be. The running back room concerns me a great deal because the running game held us back last year. Tony Pollard was okay, but he hit his stride towards the latter part of the season when he was getting over that injury that he suffered in the playoff game against the Niners. So our running game, to really get the most out of Dak, you got to have a solid run game. But, I mean, hey, last year he was second in MVP voting, and our running game was not that great. So what the fuck do I know? Like, he played, and that's what I'm saying, man. For Dak to have played so well last season, I thought he should have won MVP last year over Lamar. For us to get folded like that in against Green Bay, man, dog, that stings. It stings, man. We shouldn't have lost to Green Bay like that, dog. We shouldn't have. And this season schedule is going to be brutal. We play the entire, man, I'm sweating in my own goddamn truck. But I just came out here. I'm about to go to the gym. My truck says it's 129 degrees outside. I know that's wrong, but fuck, it's hot. But, man, we got a hellacious season this season. We play the entire AFC North. We play the Texans. God, we got to see that young QB over there, man. Of course, the NFC East is always a bloodbath. You got those shit-eating, cheesesteak-eating bastards in Philadelphia. And, got to deal with them motherfuckers twice a year. And, this season and then we got the Detroit Lions. Can't forget about that. They got something to prove after last year we beat them under questionable circumstances and they made the NFC Championship game. They should have won that game, and then, of course, we got the big, bad 49ers. So our season is going to be hellacious. The only good thing is we got more home games than away games. We got 9 home games. A lot of our away games aren't going to be too difficult. Well, I mean, we have to go on the road to San Francisco, Santa Clara. But other than that, I think we don't have, like, tough games on the road because Baltimore, they come here. Baltimore comes here. The Bengals come here. So, I mean, that's good. That's good for us. And Detroit comes here. So a lot of our difficult games are going to be at home. We're better at home. We don't have a lot of difficult games on the road. So this season, I mean, we're worse in the running back room. But you hope Dak takes that next step. I mean, what step can you take after finishing second in the MVP voting? Hopefully we just go ahead and hurry up and pay CeeDee Lamb. You never know, brothers. Anything could happen. I'm not saying we're going to make the Super Bowl. I'm not saying we're going to make the NFC Championship game. But as long as you have a decent roster, you have more home games than away games, and your tough games are at home, and you can overcome that with the crowd, this season should be successful. 10-plus games is not out of the question. Winning a playoff game or two is not out of the question. We have what it takes to make the NFC Championship game. We just got to, whatever black cat is going around this organization, we got to get rid of it. We have the talent. We have the pieces here. We just got to get it all. We got to get it all to work. We should have beat Green Bay last year. That debacle last year was inexcusable. Don't know how it fucking happened. We came out wildly unprepared. We had the talent to beat Green Bay, and we just got shellacked. We got shellacked, man. Man, being a Cowboys fan is hard. And you just hold out hope that they can finally figure the shit out. We still got the pieces. We got more pieces than other teams, than most teams in the league. Hopefully, through the graces of God, through the Most High, we can put some shit together and finally make the NFC Championship game. But all right, brothers, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.